Ladies and gentlemen, today I will be showing you the best Black Ops 6 settings for Xbox Series X digital or really any Xbox in general. So let's get straight to it. So for my horizontal stick sensitivity, I usually keep this on 6.6. Sometimes I might change it to 5.5. Sometimes I might change it to 7.7. It really just depends on, how I'm feeling that day. Controller vibration, as you can see, I have that off. Field of view is 120. That's how I like to play. But it's really all personal preference for the field of view. I really haven't messed around with the color customization. I know you can make your game more colorful. I kind of like how it looks at the moment, if I'm being honest with you. So I'm using the controller, Fusion PowerA controller 2. Again, sensitivity 6.6, horizontal, vertical. Simplified control preset off, low motor off, bumper king off. I always play with controller vibration off. Let's look at my dead zone inputs because I recently did just change those. Shout out to Joe Woe for making the settings video for your dead zone. It definitely made my movement better. So for my left stick min, I have put that to 0. Left stick max is 90. Right stick min 0. Right stick max is 90. Left trigger is 13. Right trigger is 13. I believe the left and right trigger are default. So for aiming, I have everything basically default except for my ADS sensitivity multiplier, excuse me. That's a 0.85. I've seen some people use a 0.75. I've seen some people use 1.25. Definitely mess around with this setting because it'll determine how accurate you are when you're aiming down the sight. Look inversion, I have that on standard. Aiming advanced settings. So for my ADS sensitivity transition timing, I have that on instant. Third person ADS correction type, I have that on assist. Aim response curve type, I have that on dynamic. I've tried linear, wasn't messing with it. I've tried standard, wasn't messing with it. Custom sensitivity per zoom, I have that off. Target aim assist, I have that on. Now for my movement, I do rock tactical sprint assist. This will allow you to run at full speed. I do have sprint assist delay 0, so that as soon as I push my left stick forward, I'm instantly tactical sprinting. So I definitely suggest you put that to 0. Manual assist is off. Crouch assist is off. Corner slice, I put that off. That's like when you're looking around the corner and the gun turns like that. I have that off. It just depends. That's a personal preference right there. Slide, dive behavior. I recently just changed this setting. Shout out to Joe Woe. I think originally, what did I do? I think originally I had it on tap to slide. I put it on hybrid. So basically, when you're on hybrid, you tap to slide, and then to dive, you tap while holding the sprint button to dive in which direction. It's a little bit of an adjustment. I definitely think you should give it a try. It's kind of hard to get used to. Just keep practicing, and you'll eventually get it. I got the auto door peak off, automatic airborne mantle on, sprint restore on, slide maintain sprint on, parachute automatic behavior free fall. I'll probably change that, maybe, we'll see. Manual cancels reload, I have that on. Movement advanced settings, sprint tactical sprint behavior, I have that on toggle. All of this is default, I believe. Tactical sprint activation, single tap sprint, plunging underwater is trigger, sprinting door bash on. Vehicle behaviors, I have all of that on default. Vehicle control mode, driver control, score streak vehicle control mode, I have that on aim-based control. Vehicle camera recenter, I have that on short delay. Camera initial position, free look, lean out activation, melee, finishing move, body shield, all of that's default. Now for combat, I believe this is default as well. Aim down sight behaviors, hold, weapon mount activation, ADS plus melee. Dedicated melee weapon activation, you hold melee. Armor plate behavior, I have that on apply all for obvious reasons. C4 detonation activation all at once. Equipment behavior, I have that on hold. I might, is that for grenades and stuff like that? Handed equipment deploys it. Yeah, lethal, tactical, or field. Okay, yeah, I have that on hold. Manual fire behavior, press. Combat advanced settings. All of this is default. Well, actually, I lied. That's not correct. Everything is default except for interact reload behavior. I have that as tap to interact. So basically, anything that involves the X button that's not reloading, all I have to do is tap X. So that's opening doors. Maybe do I? I think I hold the bomb. Yeah, I don't even know what I was about to say. But yeah, tap to interact. I think before I had it on tap to reload. So I definitely think you should try out those two. But everything else is default for me. Overlay advanced settings, inventory control is D-pad, ping wheel delay moderate, double tap danger ping delay moderate, wheels behavior hold. And that's all of my controller settings. Let's go to the graphics settings, right? So I'm playing on Xbox Series X digital, a console. So there's not as many graphic settings, but let's get into it. So I'm playing on 120 hertz rate. This is a 240 hertz monitor. Gamma brightness, I believe that's default. Eco mode preset is off. Quality, I turn motion blur off. Weapon motion blur off. Depth of field off. Fidelity FX cast is on, and I've changed the strength from 50 to 65. Play around with the numbers, see which works for you. I think Jay Guy had recommended 65. I gave it a shot. I thought it was pretty good. On-demand texture streaming is optimized. Now for view, I have motion reduction preset that's off. Field of view 120. ADS field of view, I got that on affected. Weapon field of view, I have that on wide. Third person field of view 90. Vehicle field of view default. First person camera movement 50%. Third person camera movement 50%. Inverted flashbang, that's on. So when you get flashed, instead of the screen turning white, it turns black. This kind of helps with my eyes for a little bit. Audio settings, I have the master gain volume set to 52. Enhanced headphone mode is on. I have headphone bass boost on. I believe the rest of this is default. For interface, I have the visual support preset off. Menu prompts automatic. I believe most of this is default. I do have my server latency on, and I do have packet loss on. So, readability, subtitles, I think that's all default. All of this is default right here. Gameplay HUD, safe area, HUD, presets. Now, I did change my minimap shape. It was round. I like it on square. I see more of the minimap. That definitely helps me out a lot. I have minimap rotation on. I have radar off. Compass type minimap, vehicle HUD prompts, fade after 10 seconds. All of this is default. Yes, sir. So, these are my settings for Black Ops 6 on the Xbox Series X Digital Edition, 1 terabyte. Let me know some of the settings that you have set for your specific console or PC. My name is D-Rex, and I'm going to catch you next time, man. I'm out. Peace.